Hello, and welcome to Stasis Pod, the Beast Machines podcast. I'm Rob.
I'm Jen.
I'm Alex.
And I'm David.
And this is our penultimate episode.
Ooh, fancy words. SAT words.
That's right, and we don't even have the SAT in Canada.
Yeah, it's crazy.
This is the second last episode not only of Beast Machines, but of the entire Beast era.
Man, it's gonna be the end of a Beast era.
Yes.
And by extension, the penultimate episode of the G1 saga.
Kinda, yeah.
Yeah, that's a good point, cause, yeah, as we talked about Beast, I mean, they both had connections to G1, Beast Machines a little more explicitly and directly, and yeah, this is the last one to be like that. Yeah. This is the last one before all fanfic started seeming less and less important because there wasn't just one universe it all took place in. Well, two.
And certainly that's going to have consequences when we come to our last episode, but we will deal with that when we deal with it. Because now we're dealing with Endgame Part II, When Legends Fall. Was When Legends Fall, was that also a Nine Inch Nails album?
I do not believe so.
It has to be somebody's album. I guarantee you.
A trivia.
I mean, it is kind of a Brad Pitt movie.
It's an Amon Amarth album.
That's Legends of the Fall, but close enough.
It also has a connection to upcoming Transformers content, because it also had Anthony Hopkins in it.
Oh, that's right.
Oh. It has been said that Anthony Hopkins says it has been said an awful lot in movie trailers.
Many times, many ways, Merry Christmas.
In a world where Merry Christmas.
Yeah, this is written by frequent Beast Machines writer Stephen Melching.
Yay!
First aired April 26th, 2000. And yeah, previously on Beast Machines, the big floating head got shot down, and it was kind of all Rat Trap's fault.
Yeah.
Yeah, good job.
Kinda.
Had to save his girlfriend.
Yeah, his surprise now she's his girlfriend?
Yeah, I mean, they're not telling anybody about it because it's vaguely horrifying, but
I feel like and maybe it's because Transformers ships are less of a rare and precious commodity now, but I feel like I bought into that ship a lot more when it was new than I did on rewatching it.
'Cause it was only our, second working ship.
Yeah. I mean, even with RC, it was, not even very clear or explicit.
Oh yeah, and there was all the Autobot ladies that were on Cybertron that were paired up with a different red robot in one episode that never came back ever again, which...
Yeah.
Well, I guess we did also have Airazor and Tigatron.
Yes.
Oh, right, I forgot about them, because they died.
And then they came back as one person, which is weird.
Yes. And then they died.
Yes, then they died a second time.
Oops.
Sorry, you're not coming back for Beast Machines, Blue Man Kuma.
But he's so great. That's okay.
He
had to go do some Gundam stuff.
And he would have been very appropriate for Beast Machines.
Yeah.
Anyway, so, this has crashed. The generals initially assume that everybody died, but Megatron, thanks to his connection to the Oracle, can still sense Primal Spark.
Also, because seriously, any time it seems like how many times in this series has it seemed like everyone died?
Repeatedly.
And they didn't.
Many.
I mean, they thought Megatron was dead 2 episodes ago, and yeah, I think Megatron's just being, genre savvy.
When Tank War faked his death.
Yeah.
And then when Primal also died, And then Megatron died earlier in the season, but he was actually Savage Noble.
Yeah.
Lots of this.
A lot of death fake-outs on this.
Yeah, seriously. It's like, it's a thing.
They like digging from that well.
Yeah.
The well of all sparks.
So yeah, I think basically Megatron just realizes that no one is actually dead forever on this show.
So Megatron says, go there, get the sparks, kill the Maximals. And he also wants his new body completed.
Oh, yeah, it's like Megatron in a diagnostic drone ordering around other diagnostic drones.
Yes. I am your king, diagnostic drones.
Yes, it's pretty adorable.
And the yes is back.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. It's pretty good. Makes me happy. I write it in my notes every time.
So while they're doing this, the Vehicons, they initiate field repairs, which I'm not entirely sure what that entails, as I don't know. They don't have dedicated medics as far as I know.
And what did they take damage from during the last episode?
Well, some of they're repairing the drones, which is a new thing. Normally they don't care about the drones, but I guess...
Well, I guess because they blew up the drone factory in the last episode, so they only have the drones they have right now. Can't make any more right now.
Which in a way seems weird. It's like, I always assumed they had lots of factories. I guess it's just the closest one.
Yeah, maybe the other ones aren't close enough that they could supply them in time to enact this plan.
Like that.
I also thought it was strange that the blueprints the diagnostic drone was holding do not match what we eventually see.
No, they look a little blockier, I guess to save the surprise a little.
Yeah, if anything, they kind of look like Optimus Prime.
Yeah.
They do look like Optimus Prime.
We don't get a good shot of the chest or the head, but the limbs are very Optimus Prime, or Soundwave proportions.
Yeah.
So, surprise, the Maximals have not perished. They're all alive, and in fact, things aren't too bad aboard the giant head, except they have no power. So they are sitting ducks once the Vehicons get back up to speed.
Yeah, they're in good enough spirits to be flirting.
Yeah, because Botanica busts through the floor, and she tells me, I found a power conduit down there so we can turn stuff back on. And Rat Trap is overjoyed to see her because she's got a power supply.
It's not convincing.
Nobody's buying it, Rat Trap.
No.
It's a greatly constructed line, though. It lets him, realize what he's saying halfway through and try to cover for it.
Yeah, saying it out loud in a room full of everybody else.
So it's time to have a fixing stuff montage.
18 montage, yay!
Oh, also, nitpick, we got a really weird, motorcycle taking off stock sound effect for Rat Trap as he goes off to do the repairs before the montage.
That was weird.
Huh.
And yeah, Black Wreck and Silverbolt have a little moment in there. He's decided to stop being a jerk.
Yeah. Very, very proud of him.
He's also decided to do a really crappy job of welding.
Yeah, that wasn't very good.
He didn't even go as far down on the second side as he did on the first.
Yeah, I noticed that. That was
a multi-part door together.
He was distracted.
I mean, he is way worse than that Jennifer Beals.
And he has this, what was the line? I'm sorry, I have to get my cat off my notes here. No matter what happens, we will be together forever. Which is kind of adorable, but also given the circumstances a little bit grim.
Well, apparently I watched the commentary after I watched these episodes. There was supposed to be an extra scene in there of some gallows humor where they're talking about, when they die, what they're going to get recycled into.
Uh-huh.
So I assumed that Black Wreck and Silverbolt were going to talk about how they were going to be recycled into two things that are counterparts of each other.
A washer and a dryer.
That's not romantic. That's boring.
Well, they're always paired together. What else, appliance-wise, would you stick together?
How about a nut and a bolt?
Woohoo! That's a little on point.
That's racy.
That would be a really big nut and bolt.
Yes.
I mean, look at that giant floating head. That probably has huge nuts and bolts.
I guess so.
Would not be unprecedented for a Transformers toy to have huge nuts in the Beast era.
Yeah. Oh, Japan.
Oh, Michael Bay.
Oh god.
Yeah, Michael Bay made him bigger.
That was even worse.
They dangled.
So anyway, while this is going on, Primal is shirking his welding duties and goes down to the chamber, the Sparkquarium, to confer with the Oracle one last time.
Because he knows the show has not been picked up for renewal.
Yes.
Yeah.
I do like the finality of this, though.
Yeah.
So, he has a vision, and the Oracle tells him that you already have the wisdom, along with the strength of your convictions. And also, he gets a spark window.
Yeah,
yes.
That's a little weird, but I listened to the commentary too. Apparently that was Hasbro's idea.
Yeah, that's super weird.
Yeah.
Well, that was at the time, remember, they had the little sparks on the toys.
Yeah.
That's true.
So it's
And
a
that
toyetic
seemed to be
idea.
something they were trying to play up.
It doesn't seem like a good idea to have an exposed spark
No.
on a toy. Oh, that looks cool. In actual practice in a story, oh, that's a spot to stab.
And also, the placement of Black Arachne is very Power Girl.
Yeah.
Yeah, and when she shows it, she's like holding her boobs open.
Yeah, it's like she's a
Let's
MacGyver pulling her chest apart to shoot her weapon.
Let's be fair, Optimus is very Power Girl too.
This is true.
Well, they're pretty much, most of them are like that. Rat Trap's is a little higher.
Well, and also Rat Trap has like that weird exposed ribcage chest, so it's just kind of weird.
Yeah. Man, that design is weird.
Looks cool on Primal and Cheetah.
Yes, it does. And then I can't tell if Botanica has one or not.
She already had it, is the thing.
It wasn't like a window, though. She was just kind of like translucent.
Yeah, it was translucent. You could sort of see it in there, and it's just a little brighter.
And we see that she doesn't seem to have the powers that accompany it.
She doesn't use them anyway.
No.
Yeah.
Well, we'll discuss that, but there may be a good reason for that, which I will.
We skipped a little scene where Botanica and Rat Trap are also working on the ship. And
by working on the ship, we mean flirting.
Yes, they're heavily they're trying to work, and they talk to each other, then they look away to get back to whatever they were doing, then they look at each other again, then the camera cuts, and I have to just assume it's pre-final battle boinking happens off screen.
Oh.
Aww.
Horrifying. Just horrifying.
No.
Where are all the little baby gray apples going to come from?
Oh, that is Cronenbergian.
No.
That's the kind of thing Sam Neill walks in on.
I still haven't seen it.
So all the other Maximals get this, and it's the power of Cybertron sparks behind them? Question mark?
I think it's supposed to be like their spark is linked to other sparks somehow. It's like not an extra spark, I guess. I don't know.
It's weird.
Not explained.
In late 90s anime, this is the point that was pretty much came to be known as glowing and crashing into things.
It's vaguely spiritual. We don't have to explain it.
Yeah, and that's honestly kind of a bad habit of anime forever, but especially at this time period, especially, because Dragon Ball Z was really popular around then. I mean, it's always been popular, but it was like actually having new episodes translated and stuff, and yeah, glowing and crashing into things was kind of I feel that this ending was very anime influenced.
Accidentally, anyway, because the commentary, they mentioned Hasbro told them to add the sparks and stuff. But the problem was they'd written pretty much every episode and had started animating them so they could only wedge it in at the end.
Mm-hmm.
So,
well, still they start glowing and crashing into things in a little bit.
Yes.
I mean, we'll get to that.
Yeah. So Primal gives him, one last big speech, and then it's time for one last giant floating Megatron head.
Oh yeah, Primal gives a good speech about the key to victory, which just gave me a flashback to Gal Gaigar next episode previews.
There was one line that I kind of thought seemed egregious. saying that there was nobody he'd rather have with him now than this group. I'm kind of like, I think there's a few people you might want to add. Like, it would be nice to have Rhinox back.
Yeah.
Well, yes, but you can't make people think that, well, you know, it would be great if we had Rhinox and Tigatron, but we don't, so suck it up.
Yeah.
Well, it's at least partially true. I'd love to have all you guys and Rhinox. It's like, that's implied when he says most things now.
Yeah. See, the giant wireframe head of Megatron pops up. Says, surrender now and you won't suffer.
Oh, he says, surrender your sparks and the nightmare will end. And it's cool that the projector effect actually seems to have some aspect of actually projecting and not just being a wireframe head in the air.
Yes.
At least when it's turning on and off.
Mm-hmm. But the Maximals, of course, they're not going down without a fight. And we get a big fight montage.
And it's really weird because there's no sound effects.
I really like that.
Yeah, it's the theme, it's sort of like, it's slowed down and sadder. It's almost a Love Dirge version of the fighting music.
Yes. Oh, and I did forget to mention, before this, they do turn on the shields briefly, but they've forgotten the beauty of drone warfare, which is that you can just send your drones to crash into the shield until they break.
Yeah. Well, the Rat Trap at least did learn a trick from the Borg.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Cycling the shield frequencies.
Yes.
Very Borg. Oh, and we get to see jet drones again.
Jet
For
drones
a
and
couple
tank
seconds.
drones.
Well, we've seen tank drones every once in a while.
Yeah, we haven't seen jet drones, I think, since Jetstorm became Silverbolt.
Yeah, they just disappeared. The tank drones we've seen 3 or 4 times. But yeah, it's nice to see a jet drone and then they just get blown up.
So yeah, this is a really good fight scene. And then we get to see one more kind of drones, the mole drones.
Yay, the mole drones, which at this point I'm kind of sad we never actually got to see them transform.
I would have loved a mole general.
Yeah, that would have been nice. I mean, that's kind of like a fanfic waiting to happen.
Yeah.
Oh god, if they'd had another season and they actually did a mole general, who is not only a mole drone general, but also a mole inside the Maximals at one point.
And he transforms into a robot with a mole face.
This is all the best.
I mean, he's got like those kind of snow goggles, like the Mole Man, who fights the Fantastic Four.
All of this is acceptable.
So yeah, the mole drones bust into the techno-organic orchard and just start wood chippering the trees.
It's harvest time.
They got some. It's not good. It's pretty messed up.
And of course, this affects Botanica because in this group of Planeteers, she is Heart.
Yes. But
Although
yes,
I guess in this case, the leader is the monkey, not just something they own.
Oh.
Not just a pet. Wah, wah.
So what's Night Scream's element then? Angst?
Yeah.
Clearly the stupid
Wait, no,
American.
I think he's Heart, and then Botanica is like Whoopi Goldberg.
That works.
Yeah.
His element is sucking. Let's be honest. His element is
And I mean,
sucking.
much like the Heart guy, he had a pet.
Yes.
So it was a werewolf dragon, which is cooler than a monkey.
It's a lot cooler than a monkey, I gotta admit.
So yeah, Botanica senses this via the plant force, and so Night Scream heads down there with her, and Rat Trap, of course, volunteers.
Of course he does.
Because you're not fooling anybody, Rat Trap.
No, he gives Primal the best puppy dog eyes, though.
Yeah, he and Primal share a good look there. I like that. So while that's happening, we get what I like to call the tank ball special.
Yes, some, was it helicopter drones?
Yes,
Dropped
helidrones carrying 3 tank drones, just sort of chuck them through the eye of the crashed head. At which point, Dare started playing in my head.
Yeah. It's a recurring thing that I kind of always love when things get thrown through giant robot head eyes.
Is that a recurring thing? I think that's happened literally twice.
No, I'm pretty sure it happened
Right.
at least once in the Unicron trilogy.
Yeah,
And
probably
it's happened
did.
in the comics.
True.
Those tanks do not fall right.
No.
This episode reveals that they were not working with any kind of physics simulation, I think.
No. Kind of just
So, yeah,
flying.
so Primal chases after these tank drones. Back underground, Botanica and the boys fight the tank drones, who are not only, or the mold drones, who are not only grinding up the plants, they're also flame-throwing them that they will totally destroy the DNA.
When did they get the ability to shoot napalm?
That was that was crazy.
But why do you think they exploded in giant balls of napalm when they were
Well,
blown
everything explodes in giant balls of napalm.
Maybe everything
Goodness
has that
gracious.
capability.
Yeah, maybe it's just not that useful. It's like, oh, you're shooting me with fire that is actually below the temperature that I'm affected by.
Yeah. Oh.
So they have to save it for specific uses like this. Though then that makes you wonder why they put it on there at all.
Rat Trap quotes Rekgar, sort of.
Oh, right, he's talking about
sleek
the
exterior and
smooth
nice
handling.
Yeah. It's like, oh.
New, sleek, sexy, junkyard planet with turbo hand. I haven't seen that movie in a while.
Yeah. Everyone's about to for.
I'm always up for a rewatch.
Oh, maybe I'll do that for Christmas.
Ooh.
That's not a bad idea.
I should do that for Christmas, except I'll be visiting relatives, so I should force everyone to do that for Christmas.
Well, you listen to the
That's
soundtrack.
the worst Christmas gift of all.
No, the worst Christmas gift of all was when I took Dark of the Moon there.
Oh,
and watched it.
no.
Actually, I think the worst Christmas gift of the year was actually the year I got Supreme Cheetor.
Yeah, that's not great either.
Surprise, he's not good.
Look, my father is a big Leonard Nimoy fan. I figured he should see Dark of the Moon.
I mean, Nimoy was good in that movie.
Yeah. Though the that one particular line about the needs of the many, my dad was just like, how dare they? He was like genuinely offended.
And so he should have been.
Yeah, so there are worse things to force your family to watch than the original Transformers movie, such as any of the more recent Transformers movies.
Alright. Meanwhile, Megatron's new body is at last complete.
What's it a redeco of? It's not even a redeco.
No, it isn't.
A slight
got a new head remold. And only the face.
I was trying to remember if, like, I had seen that at any, I'm sure someone did one of those for one of the BotCon art shows.
Oh yeah.
That has to have been a thing.
So anyway, Primal is chasing these tank drones. Yeah, he fights one and destroys it. And it's a good chase scene here.
Yeah.
Sort of going through these tunnels of the big floating head.
I'm still bugged by the enshrouded by spark, zero Foley music. It's weird action sequences.
I am totally okay with it. It's a neat touch. And
I see where they were going with them, but it just sort of felt weird to me.
It seems like you should at least hear them talking.
Yeah.
Like even if the sound effects of what's going on are muted.
No, I don't know. I like the idea. It's like something is just a hair off. Like music needs to be slower. The motion needs to be slower. Something about it. It's a good idea. It like needs another edit.
Mm-hmm.
well, anyway, it's a moot point because things are about to get really stupid.
Yeah.
Because as he's about to fight these two tank drones, a giant spark forms around him like a hamster ball. He starts doing kung fu moves, and then he just starts bouncing all over the place like a super ball.
It's time for Super Monkey Ball.
Which is probably my main problem. Like, the fact that he just glows and jumps in the air and does like a Dragon Ball Z anime karate pose thing, that's fine. But then he switches to 3 different ones really quickly, and they look progressively dumber. Like the last one, he's just flying head first. Like he's doing a spear at somebody.
He's doing an M. Bison Psycho Crusher.
Yeah, and which it doesn't quite gel with what he's doing to the tank drones because they're just like pinballing, like a video game. They're just bouncing off the walls and smacking into them.
He's glowing, and he's crashing into things.
Yeah, like if it cut like every time he hits something, there was a quick flash of like a different karate pose, and then it hits something else. That might work.
Mm-hmm.
Is he just playing Connect Dance Central inside the ball to make the ball go?
Maybe.
And yeah, this is happening to all the other Maximals, and they're all doing the same thing with the goofy poses.
Yeah, to varying degrees.
Including Rat Trap.
I don't think Rat Trap does as many poses.
We just kind of cut to like a head and torso shot because I assume whatever he's doing with his limbs looks ridiculous.
There's only so many things he can do with his wheel legs.
Yeah.
And we do not see Botanica doing it.
No.
This is possible because she either already had the thing or they realized that with her weird stump torso, any poses she would do would look super dumb.
Yeah, there's
even dumber than Rat Trap, yeah.
Yes.
Rat Trap at least has a tail to wiggle around.
So yeah, they're just going sick house on these drones. But because Megatron still has partial control over the Oracle, he shuts that thing down.
And he shuts it down, is it like a residual self-image thing of his body that he's been trying to have fixed the whole time?
Yes, that was weird, but I guess, we'll use this model one more time.
I mean, I get the point of showing Megatron as Megatron again, not the drone, but that does seem like the wrong choice of model.
It seems like maybe an artifact of what you were talking about earlier about Hasbro kind of making this a last-minute ask after everything was written and already in the works.
Yeah. I mean, that's not how we want to reveal his new body, and then having him in the diagnostic drone would look silly.
Yeah, I feel like they should have used his first body from the beginning of Beast Wars. Or the second.
Or I'm thinking maybe just like his disembodied spark, although that might
or his head.
Just
the
his
head that he used to make the threat earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah, that probably would have been better if they just used the Grand Maul talking. But you kinda need him posing his hands, so you gotta use something. Wait, is that the scene where he grabs the ring?
The ring.
The Oracle ring thingy with the sparks are?
No, that's the next, episode.
I'm kind of curious, so it's this Megatron head on this optimal Optimus body.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, spoilers.
Yes.
Yeah, let's just get to the point. It's op body. Yeah, what about it?
Yeah.
Where did that Megatron head come from?
That is a very good question, especially since it's scarred.
Yes, that was did he build it scarred, or?
And it still has the fangs on the side of the head from the Transmetal 2 version, so
Yeah.
I think it might actually just be his old head.
But the problem with that is he was turned to dust.
Yeah.
Maybe they had a spare?
I think that Megatron would absolutely, put a scar on it, if he made himself a new head in this sort of situation, he would totally just put a scar on it for dramatic purposes.
Yeah,
Yes.
For other people,
his teeth look weird.
Yeah.
So anyway, they've lost their crazy superpowers. We cut to Cheetor, who has just massacred a bunch of drones and is out of breath, which is a neat. I like that.
Yeah.
And he's got to deal with all three of the Vehicon generals. Well,
no.
except, I guess first, Thrust is after Silverbolt.
Yeah.
Who he keeps calling Jetstorm.
I like that so
Yeah,
much.
that's...
Jetstorm.
The first time he says it, he calls him a traitor and calls him Jetstorm, and then Silverbolt gets pissy about it, so then he's like, Jetstorm. He's he had to find out that this upset him first, and then he was really playing
It's like he's taunting him from the bleachers.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, he drops a radio tower on Silverbolt. Obsidian takes out, Black Arachnia from behind.
Yeah, he hits a lady.
It's not right.
Although
I mean,
her reaction as she gets hit is really good because all of her eyes pop open.
Yes. I mean, Stryker would clearly think less of him if he would not hit a girl.
This is
That's
true.
They'd probably have serious relationship issues.
Yes. Cheetor lures the generals into the big floating head, eventually in a chamber.
Before they
they
go
don't
to
know
the
what's
chamber,
going.
they open fire on Cheetor and he's defending himself, but it's just after they've fired enough bullets, an explosion gets caused. It's
Yes.
they're using the Needler from Halo.
Yeah, they eventually realize they're in the engine chamber, and so Cheetor, with a pretty dumb one-liner, turns the anti-gravity generators online. Thrust is
worst-
clever enough to get out of the way.
Worst one-liner ever.
The line in question is, "Why don't you lighten up?"
Yeah, it's for all we've praised Cheetor of his evolving as a character, this scene is the worst pun he's ever made.
There is a worse thing next episode, but it's not from Cheetor.
Yeah, no,
so.
It's clearly a trait of leadership in this setting.
Yeah.
But this is our final. Damn it, Cheetor.
Oh my god, it's dad
yeah.
jokes.
Yes.
They're making dad jokes because they're the dad.
Yep.
Yes.
And when Cheetor had to start becoming the dad, he had to start making dad jokes.
You had to take on the matrix of dad joke leadership
Yep.
to light our daddest hour.
Oh, that was just extra egregious because, leading up to that, the lighting in the engine room is all green, so the Vehicons look different and dynamic in there. And
It looks super.
and while they're hovering and rolling in, Thrust is going, "Here, kitty, 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 kitty. Here, kitty, kitty, kitty."
It's actually kind of menacing.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's
he's
probably the
doing
most
very
menacing
soft.
Thrust has ever been. It's he's been
Yes.
cool before, but this is actually threat. Well,
Yeah.
it helps that he has two bigger Vehicons right behind him.
Yes.
Yeah. But, oh no, turns out Team of Strikers blasting off again.
Yeah, they just get shot literally into space.
And
Aw.
the consorts are chucked into orbit, and we see them floating around Cybertron, and that is the last we see of them.
That is a series wrap for Obsidian and Stryker, although they were supposed to be in the last episode. We'll get to that in the next episode summary.
Yeah, that'll probably be a conversation.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Megatron is alive. Yes.
Of course he is.
Big Bob?
Oh, well, but before that, we gotta get Cheetor V Thrust.
Oh, right.
Thrust has a spark extractor, but then he just tosses it aside. He's gotta beat Cheetor up with his bare, weird claw hands.
I don't know if that makes it harder or easier.
The big bludgeons? Maybe?
I mean,
Well, just not in this series.
he uses his weird grappling hook thing,
Yeah.
Which is his hand.
but then Cheetor grabs the spark extractor and sucks the spark out of Thrust.
That's cheating!
I mean, he's evil. It's fine. He brought it.
But he's Waspinator!
Dire circumstances and all that.
Oh,
He's only kind of Wasp.
Waspinator loses spark again. Alright, this already happened to Waspinator.
And this is the last we see of Thrust, technically.
Yeah,
As Thrust, yeah.
and, he actually has a reaction shot after his spark is ripped out, which is kind of weird.
I figure maybe there's just a connection there that lasts for a little bit.
Yeah.
I mean, we do see previously them having their sparks halfway, 3/4 of the way, entirely out of their body, but still kind of clinging to it.
Yeah, Black
So-
Arachnia earlier got hers taken out and then, shoved back in.
There's a quantum trail.
Sure.
Yay! Technobabble back to, Beast Wars Season 2 premiere.
Yes. So yeah, Cheetor has actually beaten all three of the Vehicon generals single-handedly.
Yeah. Cheetor's come a long way.
Good job.
And he did it by outwitting two of the greatest generals in Transformer history.
And Waspinator.
And also Waspinator.
Yeah.
I was impressed that they did so much grappling in the Cheetor Thrust fight.
Yeah.
Normally they kind of stay away from that because it's weird to actually do collisions between characters in this kind of 3D.
Well,
I did think it looked pretty good, though.
yeah, it did.
Yeah.
Well, it was mostly just Cheetor had Thrust in a chokehold, so they were just holding that pose and moving around it.
And hey, somebody else is here? Big Bot? It's not.
No, no, it's not.
It's Megatron.
Dun, dun, dun.
Well, it's sort of Mega Steintron.
He's huge.
Does that mean he has huge guts?
He does. So yeah, it's Megatron, and he is in the optimal Optimus body with a Megatron face.
Yeah.
And still wearing the Optimal Optimus, helmet over his face.
And his spark is in his little cockpit.
Yeah.
And where did that head come from?
I'm surprised. I'm not sure if I'm surprised they kept the colors or not. It makes sense as a kind of rubbing it in kind of thing, but it seems like it's almost a missed opportunity to not do it up in a different color scheme that screams Megatron.
Doing it entirely in a different color scheme as Megatron would be cool, but it wouldn't do the echoing of next episode, which is Primal versus opposite Primal. If they changed one of the colors to purple, like the blue or something, just to denote it's slightly different, I think it would have been better.
And they were selling an Optimal Optimus recolor right around this time.
Oh?
Yeah.
Primal Prime.
Well, they were more or less. They were kind of selling it.
Yeah, I mean that was super hard to come by, right?
Yeah, I ended up having to get mine at some random independent toy store in some mall in some random town outside of Detroit. And I know a lot of people had to get them off Amazon. I'm pretty sure most people got them off Amazon because they did not get any real distribution.
And this was back when buying stuff off Amazon was not just what you did when you wanted a thing.
Yes. That was definitely a point in toy collecting where ordering things online was a fallback.
Yes.
That was your plan, I don't know, F or something. It usually wasn't plan B even.
And as a toy collector, being willing to buy stuff online made you an outlier.
Yeah. Yeah. It's true.
So as he's confronting Primal, cycle drones with spark extractors are just coming out of nowhere, and they are spark extracting all of the Maximals.
Everybody's dead, oh no!
Really quickly in a montage.
I guess these are the titular legends who are falling.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, it can't be Obsidian and Striker because they didn't. Well, I guess they fell up.
Yeah, because
they did the opposite of falling.
Yeah.
Anti-gravity, it's falling up, basically.
I appreciate how pedantic that interpretation is. It makes me happy.
Alright, so that is, and everybody's dead. Primal is the last Maximal alive.
Oh.
To be continued.
Dun dun.
Dun, dun, dun.
Not continued, to be concluded.
Yes. Because coming up next, the last episode of Beast Machines. The last episode of the Beast era.
The last episode of the G1 cartoon continuity.
Yes,
I can't deal with it.
I can't deal with that right now.
Yeah.
Oh,
But of
Ultra
course-
Magnus colors would have been neat.
Yeah. So yeah, this was, I really enjoyed this episode. I thought the action scenes were really good. I liked the fighting, not just the action, but I thought the final fight with Cheetor and Thrust was good. It was nice to see Megatron hamming it up again.
Yes.
And I even thought there was a poignancy to to Primal's last communication with the Oracle.
Yeah.
Just the realization that this is the end.
Of everything.
Yes.
A lot of fun action, a few fun character moments.
Still not sold on that Black Arachna Botanica thing, but you can't win them all. And also, of
Rat
course, the
Trap
Super
Botanica.
Monkey Ball thing is super dumb, but it doesn't last as long as I remember it lasting.
Yeah.
Yeah, thankfully it's not that long. I like the drop down sound and voice in the music. Thankfully it is short because it's not quite right enough.
Well, I assume without the dropped out music, they'd just all be doing like Dragon Ball Z yells.
Yeah,
Yeah.
most
That
of them
wouldn't necessarily
do
be-
yells on Dragon Ball Z.
Well, I
you
mean,
don't
yeah,
need-
I was gonna say, Ian Corlett would certainly be used to that.
Yeah, and Scott
This is true.
McNeil.
I'm sure all of these guys were on Dragon Ball Z at one point.
Probably, yeah. I think
When was Gary Chalk?
maybe he was the farmer that shouted and got shot by Raditz.
Maybe.
Or, no, I think that was Scott. Anyway.
I was gonna say, that seems like something that's, someone who's already there recording.
Let's see.
But yeah, this was good. It could have been better, but it could have also been worse. It does a lot in a short span of time.
It says that he was King Gurumas in Dragon Ball Z.
Okay then. Does it say that it's from one of the movies? That sounds
yes,
like...
Curse of the Blood Rubies.
Oh.
Okay.
I don't know anything about Dragon Ball Z.
It's Dragon Ball movie. Not Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, that's better. I like Dragon Ball because Goku is adorable.
Yeah, Blood Rubies is pretty fun. And actually canon.
He also had multiple recurring roles on Double Dragon.
Oh.
Anyway.
Is that cartoon any better than the movie? I mean, it would kind of happen, right?
What? Yeah, okay, better. Yeah, that movie is so shit. Why are we talking about Double Dragon?
Excellent question.
Beast
All right,
machines.
so until next week, you can find us all over the internet. We are on Twitter, we are on Tumblr, and we are on Facebook.
And we are hosted by iaconunderground.net, where we have a Patreon set up to help us with various costs of doing a podcast. You can help us on patreon.com/iaconunderground.
And you can also find us on iTunes and Google Play.
Yes.
So if you download us from either of those places, please rate and review us. And I'll also get an additional plug here for an article on BuzzFeed, how Reboot predicted the future but got left behind. It's about mainframe animation. And it only brings up Beast Wars a couple of times. But, it's an interesting look at early 90s Canadian computer animation. And it's worth a read. I will put a link to that on the Facebook page.
Yeah.
So please join us next time for Endgame Part III, Seeds of the Future.
We're getting buried in the past.
Until then, I'm Rob.
I'm Jen.
I'm Alex.
And I'm Dave.
And I'm buried
all
in
of us
the
but Rob
past.
is dead.
That makes me the Optimus Primal. That's oddly flattering.
I have to be the girl. I guess now there are two girls, so.
I assume it's largely due to my hirsuteness.
That's a good point. Yes.
3 girls?
Well,
I guess
Stryker.
But yes, but you're not one of the bad guys.
Yeah, that's the thing is, she's a bad guy.
Not bad, she's just in charge. Well, in orbit now.
In charge, in orbit.
We may line up better with the cast of Robots in Disguise.
Yeah.
Wait, that means I'm Fix-It.
Everybody likes Fix-It.
I hate
true.
Fix-It.
What?
I like Fix-It.
He's annoying.
His toy, it's adorable.
I don't have the toy, I just have his stupid vocal mannerism.
Aww.
I hate vocal tick. Oh, that's actually weird. I hate vocal ticks in English. I like them in Japanese. Huh.
Well, what about Megatron saying yes at the end of sentences?
Well, that's not really a vocal tick. That's being Death's Head.
I was going to say in Japanese and with Megatron, those are almost more catchphrases than vocal tics. They're just on they're like on the bubble between those two.
Yeah.
So how about that thing like when Warpath in Generation 1 makes sound effects?
Oh my god. You mean how he has Tourette syndrome because he's a tank with a turret?
Oh my
that's terrible.
god. That was
Blam.
horrible.
I don't know if that's actually what it is, but
that's how it works.
It's one of those things like Blur being called Wally in the dub, where it just seems to make so much sense that you can't imagine any other reason for it.
Wait, why is he called Wally in the dub?
We think that there was some confusion over the name Wally Burr showing up in things.
Oh.
That's the only thing I can think of, is that they got Burr and Blur confused.
Because his name is in the credits of every episode.
Yeah.
It makes sense, and that's why it's weird.
Wait, so does that mean that Blur also killed Orson Welles?
Maybe. Maybe he did.
Orson Welles was gonna die.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it was like 40 years of overeating that killed Orson Welles.
Yeah.
You could make a case for being exposed to the sheer weaponized cynicism of Transformers as a franchise may have had a contributing element to it.
Well, this is true. I mean, Robert Stack lived for like another 15 years.
Yeah.
Oh, come on,
he still had mysteries to solve.
Well, this is true. I mean, is Transformers any worse than, wine commercials? Or were Frozen Peas actually a thing he did an ad for, or was that just the critic?
Yes.
That is not just the critic, that is something that, oh god, what's his name?
Maurice LaMarche?
That is something Maurice LaMarche does as his vocal warm-up for the Brain every time he does that voice. And it is based on an actual Orson Welles recording.
Okay.
Oh man.
I knew that it was based on a recording. I couldn't remember if it was actually for Frozen Peas.
It is verbatim.
Did he also do Fish Sticks?
Fish Sticks is new.
Okay. Oh yes, there's a French fry caught in my beard.
God damn it.